All right, so let's talk about the catch routine. Now, before we get into the catch routine itself, I think it's really important for the same player to play catch with the same player every day. Now, I understand this can change. Sometimes we're sick, sometimes, people go on vacation, I get that, but let's try to keep it the same. I like to have infielders throw with infielders, outfielders throw with the outfielders. I understand there's a lot of hybrids in there as well. Some people play all the positions, that's okay, but just try to keep it consistent. I think it really helps make the catch session a lot cleaner and look a lot better once you know what to expect from your throwing partner. So let's go into the catch routine. Again, I want my players to run this. I think it really adds just kind of that really crisp dynamic to the team when the player can run this. So how this works is 5 throws at a time, and then we move back to the next thing, okay? Now, the captain's gonna run it. When captain gets to 5 throws, he's gonna tell everyone to move back. Everyone's gonna do it together, and it's gonna look crisp, it's gonna look clean. Again, this took about 3 practices for our 9U to be able to figure it out and have it memorized. I think it's great while you're out there working on a lineup in the dugout or doing whatever you're doing, coach, to get ready for the game. The players can be out here running this on their own. So again, 5 throws per, then we move to the next one. So what it's gonna look like, we're gonna start with half turns. Half turns, my feet are in cement, my chest is facing you if I'm throwing to you, I got my glove facing you, I got my fingers to my ear, throw, and I hinge in my hips. I got 5 of those. From there, the half turns are probably about 15 feet away. They're nice and short. Make sure we get the backspin on the ball. Next, we're gonna move back to probably about 30 feet or so. Again, this all depends on the skill level and the age group of the team, but let's just say roughly 30 feet back, we're gonna do rock and lows with our rear foot on the ground. Now, younger groups, I like having this rear foot on the ground. Older group, if they are pretty good at throwing and catching, they don't need to. They can follow their throw, and that's okay. The reason I like to keep this engaged with the ground for the younger group is sometimes, if you notice, a lot of young kids, when they throw, this back foot comes off the ground before the ball leaves their hand. So they give it one of those, and the sequencing isn't quite right. So I like to really emphasize, keep this rear foot on the ground. It just kind of helps with throwing mechanics. So what the rock and load looks like, hands on my chest, I work forward, back, throw, keep that engaged. Remember, that's optional for older kids. So if I'm throwing towards you, I got my straight line from my shoulders, hands at my center point, forward, back, throw, engaged. Now from there, I'm going to work back. Now we're getting probably about 10 feet from the distance that our bases are at. So it could be, it doesn't matter if we're 60 feet or 90 feet, we're getting close to the distance of our bases. QB drops. What we're doing, we got our, basically just like a quarterback, we're here, we're gonna work back, a couple shuffles, and follow our throw, okay? The person that is receiving the throw, we're gonna do what I call a redirect. So we have to move our feet, catch the ball at our chest, we're gonna catch it, turn this way, or we're gonna catch it, turn this way. What we're doing is we're teaching our infielders, just all our players, to move their feet, catch the ball, get the ball into our throwing hand quickly, and work on changing directions. So it's a really good exercise for our receiving players to work on moving their feet and catching the ball. Next, we're gonna move back. Now we're gonna be at the distance of our bases, okay? 60 to 90 feet, it doesn't matter, but now we're gonna be back at that distance. We're gonna be doing position-specific throwing. So infielders, be down in your fielding position, a couple shuffles, throw. You could do routine, you could do backhand. Outfielders, work on catching the ball, crow hop, make your throw. Catchers, you could be down in your position, throwing the ball down like you're throwing to second base. All right, so the off partner, that is catching the position-specific throws. So the ground balls for the infielders, or the fly balls for the outfielders, or the catchers that are throwing down to second, we are making a tag. So when the ball is coming in, we're moving our feet, we're catching, and we're dropping the tag straight down. This is a good way to emphasize moving our feet, trying to catch the ball at our chest, and dropping the ball straight down for a tag. Next, after those 5 throws, now we're gonna back it up. We're gonna play a little bit of a long toss. With my younger group, I like to make a few more throws from back here and just really emphasize the importance of making throws and really just practice making longer throws and trying to be as accurate as possible. But from here, this is 5 to 10 throws. And this can be done in multiple ways. Number one, we can arc the ball a little bit, get some air underneath, and try to hit our partner in the chest. When we do that, we're really working on our shuffle steps and we're making a nice, easy throw. The second option we can do when we're stretched out a little bit is to make long tosses, or long hops, I'm sorry. This is good, especially for young kids. Using a long hop is a very good way of making throws, especially on these turf fields that are popping up everywhere now. So what you can do is both players can take their hats off, drop it down, and then back up about 15 feet from that hat. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to throw the ball hard into the ground, see if I can hit that hat and have it skip up right to my partner. Now I don't want to lob it, because what it's going to do is it's going to hit and just bounce straight up. I'm trying to throw the ball hard into the ground, and now I don't have to make as far of a throw, but I'm throwing the ball hard in the ground and have it skip up by the hat right to my partner. Okay, so that's also a really good just throwing drill that you can do with your kids. And also another option, if the arm strength is good enough, I can just really get my feet into it and throw some balls on a line from a longer distance. That's always good too. So one of those three things, pick and choose. It's really good, 5 to 10 throws from there. When we're playing long toss, the off partner is going to be making a relay turn. So the ball's coming in, it doesn't matter if it's a long hop, it doesn't matter if it's all the way in the air. What we're doing is we're getting our feet moving, we're trying to catch the ball on the glove side of our body, boom, and then making a relay turn. We're not making a throw, obviously, but we're getting our feet used to moving properly, and we're trying to catch the ball on the glove side of our body to make an easier turn. After that, this is where we have a couple options. Now, the older group, you're gonna be kind of maybe bringing it back into maybe your base distance or maybe even a little further back. But I like to call these soft toss throws. So we're gonna catch the ball right here and throw. This is a lot easier on turf, and the reason I like these is because there's a lot of kids in youth baseball that are hybrid. They're pitchers and position players, so they're two-way players. Pitchers have a tendency to have a longer arm swing, arm arc than infielders. So we're trying to get that infield mentality, infield actions back, okay? This is a great drill for it. Throw the ball on the ground, I'm going down to catch the ball, and then from here I'm just going right up to my ear. So it's a short arm arc. So it's gonna look like this, okay? Boom, make our throw. So from the side, I'm gonna start here, throw the ball on the ground, boom, make my throw. Boom, make my throw, okay? I do that with the older group. The younger group, I don't do that. Next, after those 5 throws are done, I work on going forward, closing the gap now. So I start back and I'm just working closer, but I'm throwing on the run, okay? Throwing off my right foot if I'm a right-handed thrower, and I'm working from multiple angles. I can work from the side this way, I can go here and throw, but I'm just trying to create some athletic movements, athletic throws in our infielders. Again, that's something I don't always do with our young guys. So our young guys might throw a few more long, and they skip those 2 and they work back in closer. Now with all the groups, we get into about 30 feet away now, right? And I make 5 throws, balancing on my right foot. If I'm a right-handed thrower, it'll be left foot if I'm a left-handed thrower, but I'm using different arm angles, okay? Catch the ball with 2 feet on the ground, then I balance and I throw. Catch, change arm angles, okay? Again, we're trying to promote athleticism in our throwing and some feel. Now, what some of my teams do here, instead of the right foot balance and changing arm slots, they will do quick catch. So quick catch is we get about 30 feet away, we got our hands up, we're catching, we're getting rid of the ball quickly. We're promoting catching, getting the ball to our throwing hand and getting it out quickly. This is a feel throw. We're not throwing the ball super hard. Some of my teams will do the right foot balance and then add the quick catch after that before they go into the double play feed. So this is just personal preference for you, but quick catch is a great option. And then finally, we're gonna finish up about the same distance, 20, 30 feet away. We're gonna do double play feeds. Have some fun with this. We can be right here, make these, we can make power feeds, we can make underhand flips, whatever we want to do, but that is going to be the conclusion of our catch routine. All right, so again, have the players work on this themselves, have them be crisp, and just take pride in playing catch and trying to do this as perfectly and as well as possible. I always try to tell our guys, hey, this is catch, not fetch. Let's not just throw the ball over each other's heads. Let's make each throw with a purpose and get better.